Alright, buenos dias, que paso amigos, welcome back to the channel, John's Moto Garage. Today I'm going to do my first inaugural ride, at least on the channel, on the Honda CRF110F. I just picked this up over the weekend, and I've messed around a little bit on it, but let's jump on the bike, talk a little bit about it, and I just got to rip down the street to the local Walgreens, pick up some headphones, and so, yeah, let's do it. So first and foremost, these are fuel injected, which is pretty cool, but this one's still a little bit cold-blooded. Make sure it's in neutral. I don't know why they're so cold-blooded being fuel injected still, so we'll let it warm up a little bit. This one was laid down a time or two by the previous owner. Got a few little scuffs here and there, but I will probably lay it down myself. 2020. These things are a hot commodity right now because with the pandemic and everything that's going on, Honda's no longer manufacturing them, and the popularity has gone way up, and of course now the supply is way down. So yeah, they're hard to come by. The majority of dealerships are sold out. This and then the Kawasaki 110 as well are real popular, and I think the Kawasaki may have a clutch. I'm not 100% sure. This is a 4-speed automatic, so it's neutrals all the way down and then 4 up. Technically I don't think they're street legal, but I'm just gonna rip it. We'll take the back streets. I'm not going too far, like I said. Now, crazy thing about these is I kind of picked this up thinking it'd be like a hooligan wheelie machine bike. I can let my kid ride it. Jackie can learn wheelies on it as well. But I gotta say, these things are actually really tough to do wheelies on. I don't know if it's because they're so small. I don't know what the deal is, but the wheelie on this is actually more challenging for me. But because they're so small, you can practice with your foot down, which is nice. So it's hard to do a proper wheelie on these. I think that's going to take a lot of practice, but I may have to do a little detour. Anyway, so if you're buying one of these thinking like you're just going to turn into a wheelie master overnight, I hate to break it to you, but I think it was easier to learn on the Honda Grom than this thing. But it is doable for sure. It is possible. We'll make our way through here. Rip it up through this spot. Anyway, these things are cool because it's just a little hooligan bike. You can have fun on it. You can let the kids have fun on it. I don't know what the top speed is. It doesn't have a speedometer. It's probably like, I don't know, 30, 40 miles an hour or something like that. Of course, you can rip it through the grass and everything. I'm telling you, it's harder to wheelie on this thing. And I don't know if it's the I don't know if it's the knobby tires or what, man. Yeah, it must be the knobby tires, dude. I really struggle on this thing. Of course, we'll put some practice in on it. We'll figure it out. Some wannabe jumps. But all in all, the problem I see with these is they're kind of expensive. It's an expensive toy. 2,500 MSRP. Out the door you're looking at, I don't know, 3,500 to 3,800, and then even on the used market you're paying over MSRP because you can't find them. People don't let them go for cheap. So you really gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? So my thought behind this is, you know, I'll buy it, I'll mess around, have some fun on it, and I'll probably take about a $500 hit or so. But part of my goal as well is the more I ride this and the better I get at the wheelie game on this, it'll just help out with all the other motorcycles as well. And then of course you always run the risk of the bike getting stolen. So I'm gonna park it right here and just we'll make sure it doesn't get stolen. somebody could pick that up and throw it in their truck, so I better go fast. I'm just looking for some earphones. I forgot my mask, so we'll keep the helmet on for this. 40 bucks, are you kidding me? No, thank you. Thanks, you too. Whew, close call. The motorcycle's still here. We'll zip up over here on the curb. But yeah, it's kind of wild. These things cost about as much as a Honda Grom. I don't know if it's this knobby tire or what, but the bike does not like to go in a straight line for me. It's good for learning these sit-down circles though with your foot dragging, but I never drag my foot on the Honda Grom, you know? Like the bike instantly falls off to the side. I'm sure if I got non-knobby tires that would make it a little bit easier, and then just practice, you know. So it's a challenge for sure. You know, it's a little disappointing when you get the bike and you want to just jump on and like rip wheelies like on any other bike, but this bike is harder to do wheelies on so far, from my experience, than the DRZ, FC07, a lot of those other bigger bikes, because they're just better. They're more stable. Anyway, the other problem with this motorcycle is it's super addicting to ride. I go out there and mess around, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, to be determined if I'll ever figure out the wheelie on this bike. I don't know. So far, looks like it's going to take a lot of practice. But fun bike nonetheless, the Honda CRF110. I think it's overpriced, costs too much, but you know, it's the only option you got there. So drop a comment below, what do you guys think about this 110 business? Oh man, I'm hot. We'll catch you on the next one. John's Moto Garage. Like, subscribe, hit me on Instagram at John's Moto Garage. Adios, nos vemos. I think I'll get the wide angle there. Too close for comfort.